Burgundy Ballers, welcome back to an episode of the Ballin and Burgundy podcast with your boys Jon, Andrew, and we got a big time special guest hailing from ProtechSportsNetwork. The boy, he's family here on the channel. He's always welcome on the channel. My boy Tony, what's happening?
Yo, it's good, man. What's going on with y'all? How y'all living at night? Or this evening? Whatever y'all watching this video. How y'all doing today?
What's going on? All right, guys. So we got a big packed episode just for you guys. Justin is obviously working. He's a firefighter. So, one's in the chat. All love for him. Prayers up for him. But we got a packed episode today because we dropped some news earlier in the day. Before we get into that, don't forget to hit like and subscribe here on BIB and over on Protech Sports Network. Don't forget like and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on. Hit post notifications to let you know every time we here at BIB and over on Protech Sports Network upload. And let's get into it. So, guys, for those who don't know, me, Andrew, Justin have recorded this time Tuesday night. You guys would have, or Wednesday night, you would have seen this earlier today being Thursday. But the news of the decade, it is 2023, news of the decade dropped. A preliminary agreement from Daniel Snyder and Tanya Snyder, the current owners, with the Mitchell Reyes, Josh Harris, and Magic Johnson group for ownership of the Washington Commanders has been agreed upon. It's the preliminary agreement. So nothing's, finalized. Steve Papadopoulos, whatever his name is still somewhat in the mix. But as of right now, Harris, Rails, and Johnson have, for right now, almost pen on paper ownership of the Washington Commanders for $6.05 billion. Within the next 2 months, there will be new ownership.
Exciting.
How about it?
Happened. I mean, how long have we waited for this, right?
It's lit.
It's so lit. It's happened, and things are about to change. And if you're not excited, then you're crazy.
Yep.
And this is one of the biggest things this team has ever seen. This is almost up there with like Super Bowls, right? I mean, I'm not old enough to experience those, but awesome, amazing move. Finally, we're heading in the right direction. Great group to buy it. Perfect. My top choice. We did it.
Tony, what you think? What you think when you saw the first notification from sportco.com saying that the transaction's starting to go through?
It's lit. Get him out of here!
Yes, sir.
Get out of here!
Your ass out of here.
Get out of here! Don't come back.
Never come
How
back.
about a Tanya? Is no offense to you. Your husband sucks. Get out of here. Nice knowing you. I'm like, yes, it was the perfect group too.
Yep.
No offense to Bezos. I ain't want no new owner that ain't on the team before. I want an owner who already owned teams before, ownership group. Ain't even Magic Johnson touches gold, so it's always good. Whether Sparks, the Dodgers, the Lakers, as a player, the man touch is gold.
Yep.
Josh Harris, 76ers are our second franchise as of late. They're breaching the Eastern Conference right now, once the playoffs. They have been consistently in the playoffs the last 4 or 5 years. And Mitchell Rose being a new owner, he's a minority owner, so I'm not too worried about that. But the fact that Josh Harris, Matt Johnson, and the local billionaire Mitchell Rose bought this team.
Yep.
I wanted no one else but this group. I didn't want no other group. I didn't want no Bezos. I didn't want no Steve A. None of fools. Give me these spree. They know sports. They know what the heck is going on in the DMV and how to make this culture a lit culture. Shout out to what Jason Wright and them had done so far, though.
Yeah.
I hope there's no ownership can take it to the next level. I'm excited, man. Bye-bye, Dan. Bye-bye.
Adios, motherfucker. Yeah, I mean,
and
obviously,
don't come back, bitch.
Don't come back. Don't come back. But obviously, news broke Tuesday per all the big outlets saying that Bezos was out of the running. He had him and the other billionaire had kind of put in a lower $5.6 billion offer bid. That obviously got declined once it got to 6. Here we are sitting Thursday afternoon. Guys are seeing this sometime on Friday or Saturday. 6.05 guaranteed right now as of the highest bid. Josh Harris being the owner of the 76ers, Magic Johnson being a top 50 player in the NBA, one of the top 4 greatest Lakers to ever come out of that organization, doing great things for the community, whether it's homelessness, whether it's, the AIDS and the HIV epidemic still sweeping kind of everywhere what he does. And Raul being kind of an influential man on the real estate side and the philanthropy side, You got, the arts, all three of them kind of got their hands dabbled in the arts, whether it's visual, musical, and all that. You've got all corners of the DMV covered. You've got literally a face of a franchise. You can put your name saying, I know who runs the Commanders, and it's going to be Magic Johnson. Let's be real. He's the most famous out of the three. They're going to use him as the face, and I've got nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's a great face of organization. Shout out to Magic, man.
He's
Magic will make magic happen. You already made magic happen in DMV. He got the Magic Johnson movie there already.
Yep.
I was booming for years. So, man, shout out to Magic, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Josh Harris. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Don't see the door your way out. Get out of here.
Yeah, I feel like Magic Johnson is the perfect guy to own a sports team, or at least partially own a sports team. I mean, just like watching him speak and
That's
like
correct.
he's just perfect for it. He's an awesome dude. Perfect to be the face of our franchise, or one of them. I'm so happy about it.
It's literally the best. I mean, so let's say this time next month that it's all guaranteed, all official and whatnot. You've got Magic Johnson, who's probably gonna be about a 30% owner in this franchise, African American. Jason Wright, our current team president, African American. Ron Rivera, I believe of Latino or of Puerto Rican descent.
Yes.
Non-white. 9/10 of your players are either African American, Latino, Canadian, Nigerian, British. There's a few of us Americans sprinkled in there, but you majority wise of African American or non-American descent, plus whatever your sponsors are bringing in, plus all your fans, and then you have a bunch of female coaches in your building like Jennifer King, the running backs coach or the running back assistant coach. Shout out to her. She does a fabulous job with Robinson and Gibson and Patterson and the boys. You got a real now diverse franchise who's going to say, hey, new ownership, let's build a new culture now. It's time for the rebuild to officially commence.
Yes, sir.
I am all here for it. Well, sir, something that could help with the rebuild, Devin White on Tuesday announced that he requested a trade from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, he is a stud linebacker. In my opinion, he's a top 10, if not top 5 linebacker. Obviously, you have your Fred Warners, your Mario Davises, your Shaq Leonards, but he's up there with some of the best linebackers in this league. Imagine him pairing up, teaching Jamin Davis the way. You've still got Khaleke Hudson and Cody Barton you brought in. You can let Mayo and Bostic be special teamers or bench warmers for these guys. Could you imagine number 45 bringing that heat to the DMV? Oh, my God.
I feel it'd be a good thing to see.
It'd be more than a good thing to see.
But only thing I don't know about Devin White, I don't mean to harp on anything negative, but he can't cover a soul. That hurts, man. I ain't gonna lie, like that makes him. I know everybody think he's a top 5, top 10 linebacker, but that puts me like in like the 11 and 12, maybe at the 10 range. And you got like Fred Warner, Shaq Leonard, like you explained earlier, and guys of that ilk who are just way steps above Devin White because they can cover.
Yeah.
And that makes a huge difference because Jamin Davis can't cover a lick. So you bring another linebacker who can't cover. But as a blitzer, as a tackler, as a run stopper, elite. Elite. Dude had 9 sacks coming from an inside linebacker. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy. But the fact he cannot cover turns me on. It's like, yay, Devin White. He can't cover.
A little bit of a downside. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Obviously, I mean, the main job of linebacker isn't to cover. Most linebackers are not great at it, but I still completely understand that, elite. That's something that we're not going to have because we don't have it already. Jamin Davis.
Devin White's damn good though. And I don't want to see nothing away from him. It's just that the fact he can't cover it is killing me. Like, it's killing me. It's just killing me.
Light downside. Yep.
Yeah. And I mean, if we were bringing him in, like because he's reportedly going to want $18 to $20 million as a contract. That's what Holcomb's getting paid by Pittsburgh. That's what Micah as a linebacker, because Micah Parsons plays linebacker, but he comes off the edge. like a demon, but he's going to warrant money. Fred Warner is, I think, the highest paid linebacker in the league right now. You've got guys like Joey Bosa, technically plays outside. You got Demario Davis, who kind of plays that back and forth, but he does great for the Saints. Props to him.
He plays inside and outside linebacker for them.
Yep. But 18 to 20 million, I get it. You're out of, let's say, 10 categories of what makes a linebacker, you're 90% a top 10, top 5 linebacker. It's your coverage skills, like Tony just presented, that's going to be like, but do you help when we need you the most?
Yeah. But yeah, if they like trade a 4th round pick and took a 1-year fly on Devin White, I have no problem with that. I'm not about to pay him $20 million a season. He cannot cover, bro. I cannot. No. He took a 1-year fly on him and he improved his coverage skills. Sure, pay him. Yeah. But I'm not about to give him 5 years, $100 million, and then you can't cover.
No.
I just waste some money.
No, because
it wastes draft capital.
Yeah, because you also got to pay Sweat, Chase, Curl, Forrest, not to mention Gibson, Robinson. You're gonna have to pay Jahan eventually. You're gonna have to decide whether you bring Curtis back. Like, you got guys you got to pay.
I have to pay Sam Howell if he's the guy.
He's the guy, yeah, sir. But there was a topic that was brought up last night when we recorded before the news broke, and Justin kind of brought it up, is would you trade straight up Chase Young for Devin White?
No.
You say no.
Because I'm gonna have a video about this very soon, actually. I had a scenario. I'm gonna give y'all kind of the synopsis of the video I had. Yeah. I recorded. But I had a way that you could turn Chase Young, if the whole rumor for the Texas thing was true, into 3 starters. Way you do that is you get the 12th pick for Chase, right? You get out of 12, you get a 2nd round pick and like a 3rd round pick to move down to like 20, 29 or something like that. Or you get a 1st round pick next year and 2 twos and 3, something like that. Something like that from the Saints. Some crazy package you get from the team to move up to 12 to get whatever you want. Then you get out of 16 and you get to like 21 and you get more picks. Where you'll go is you'll draft like Dalton Kincaid at 21 or 22. You would draft Osiris Torrance at 29. And then whatever you have a 2nd round pick you get before 47, you take Emmanuel Forbes from Mississippi State. You have a starting outside or starting slot corner, starting tight end 1, and a starting guard, all for Chase. I wouldn't pass that up to just get Devin White. Because Devin White is as good of a player as he is. I get 3 players on rookie deals. And I don't got to pay them $20 million. I got to pay him $20 million right now.
Yeah.
The moment you trade for him, you have to pay him or he's not playing for you. No, absolutely not. And he's a quitter. Ask for a trade. I don't like that. No, bye. I'm good. No. Nah, if it came with Devin White in a draft pick, I'd entertain him, but not straight up.
Straight up. And Andrew, you kind of had an indifferent opinion last night, and obviously I can't release the footage because it's a bit funky, but kind of give what you thought last night when Justin brought that up.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'll do a quick summary. Basically, my take on it is I don't think we should be making a decision on that until we see a healthy dose of his production. He could come back and be one of the best rushers in the entire NFL. He also might suck, right? Just so like he did when he was healthy. Lack of production, that worried us. Got hurt, been out forever. I mean, it's concerning, but it's also kind of exciting. I said this last night. I think this next year, we might be watching him more closely than we watched him in his rookie year. It's probably even more important. And just because of the importance of this next year, I understand that there's awesome potential trade packages that would absolutely be the right choice if he continued his lack of production. But it's just that if he comes back to being incredible, that's really, I don't think I can pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's fair. I kind of said similar the same thing. I kind of said I want to see what Chase does this next year before we make an observation, kind of what we say, oh, he's a boomer bust kind of guy. I need to see him play 2 seasons of actual football. Mm-hmm. If he comes back next year and has 13 and a half sacks, 19 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles. Pick up his 5th year. You could switch his rookie year and that year and now be fine with it. But if he comes back and has the same year he had his rookie year, I don't know if you keep him.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you got to have made it pick up the option. So it's like you don't pick it up, he explodes, you got to tag him.
You got to tag him.
That's the thing. I'm picking up the option. I'm just going to do it because if he has a great season, you have him for another year. And if it's subpar, it's still another year on his deal you can use to move him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like picking up the option makes the most sense.
Yeah.
But honestly, if I like Chase, it's not hate toward Chase. It's not.
No.
If he hasn't made the effort to build a pass rush plan by now, what us think he's going to do it now.
Right.
He's made his money. He has endorsements already. What if he said doesn't really care?
I mean, it's a genuine thought.
He already made his money. He's calling this catastrophic knee injury. He might just be like, look, man, I'm just here to play. Get my money. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And also another thing you want to think about is if he does have a great season, do you still move him? Because what if you never see that production again? Or what if you never see it again? Now you're wasting money. You give him an extension, you're wasting money. So it's a tough one, man. But 9 sacks in 26 games ain't cutting it. I'm sorry. Right now, I'm picking the option and I'm trying to figure out whatever I can get for him and get him off the roster. But that's so weird to say with number 2 pick overall. It's like Robert Griffin all over again. But
yeah.
Also want to see what he can do. I am intrigued. I'm not saying I'm not intrigued. Like,
right.
If he can go get 11 and a half sacks, 15 tackles for loss, 4 or 5 forced fumbles, and 2 defensive touchdowns, like, that's what we was waiting for. Where was the stat?
Right.
But it was like he had his chance after his rookie year to improve his skills. And he chose to stay his little black behind on damn social media instead of going and go train. And then you got hurt. So now you really have to be better technically.
Yep.
You're not the same athlete you were before the knee injury. And it was more than the ACL tear. You had to take a piece of your patella tendon of your other knee to fix the ACL.
Yep.
So now you have a slightly knee issue with your other knee. Your patella tendon got taken out.
Yep.
It was like, bro, are you really going to be the same? I don't know.
We don't.
So before we need to find out, go get what you can and wipe hands. Pick up the option so that every other team think you want them. And then like, okay, I gotta move them, bro. What you want? You want to give up, right? 2 2s. All right, bro. Good.
I mean, fair enough.
Also, get the other side. We want to see what he got. We'll see what he has. See what he has. Like, he's only 23 years old, and I get why people like don't give up on him yet. But same token, it's like, bro, like, your social media's telling me other things, bro. You focus on being a celebrity, rather being a football player, bro. It turns me off.
Yeah, you can definitely go with either side and make complete sense in your reasoning. I mean, it's a complicated situation with so many what ifs. We just don't know now, and that's okay. It is what it is. That's really all that it is. Yeah,
because kind of what I said when we had the conversation with Justin on the previous recording is coming out of college, he was this generational edge rusher, this deep, like the nickname was the Predator coming out of college with the dreads and the pat. We hadn't seen that since, Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa. They were comparing him to, I think, like Reggie Wayne and kind of the old, the guys back then. They were like, is this going to be the next coming of LT? Is this going to be the next coming of so-and-so? And the hype was, in college, the hype was there. They were saying, oh, you pick him up at number 2, you better hit him up with Montez Sweat, who had, a damn good season the year before because he drafted him in 2019, drafted Chase in 2020. You're going to have the next, duo edge rush of, the NFL. You're not going to see anything like it. And COVID hits. All right, fair. Everyone got COVID. His rookie year, he won Defensive Rookie of the Year off of 6 sacks. That is the lowest sack rookie season in the past 20 years. The next highest was like 8 or 9 from like 2015. And I get the COVID year was a weird year for everyone. That year kind of had an asterisk on it. But 6 sacks, you win Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't know.
Yeah, 7.5.
He had 6.5. He didn't even get the
I
7.
think he had 7.5. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna. I think he had 7.5. I'm almost
He
certain.
did have- I remember that.
I'm almost certain it was 7.5. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it was 7.5.
It was 7.5.
It was 7.5 sacks, 44 tackles, and 3 forced fumbles.
Okay. But even still, 7.5 sacks as the Defensive Rookie of the Year.
It's not enough to get Defensive Rookie of the Year. I agree with that too.
No. I mean, to be fair, that draft class that year coming out of the defensive league, it wasn't a great defensive year either. So I can't kind of come off the head and say, oh, so-and-so should have won it outright. People were saying Chase was going to be the eventual guy, which he ended up winning, but there wasn't like a true number 1A saying, oh, I'm going to come in here and be the shit record. Like Okuda was supposed to be that, and he's got traded to Atlanta for a 5th.
Yeah. You know what though about the whole 2020 year though that I want to point out real quick. But yeah, this is what he did in 2020. Four forced fumbles, 4 pass deflections.
Yep.
3 fumble recoveries, a touchdown return, 44 combined tackles, 12 quarterback hits, and 7.5 sacks. That's a decent year, but you know who had a better year than me? Cameron Curl. Cameron Curl. 3 picks, 2 fumbles, 2 sacks.
Yep.
That's a touchdown. 88 tackles.
88 tackles. I mean, Chase had that return touchdown though against the Niners.
Both of them had a return touchdown in that
Yeah.
game. Cam had a pick 6.
Chase had the forced fumble, pick up and return. When I saw that, I was like, "This."
He was fast as hell.
He was fast.
But it's like I think Cameron Curl got robbed that year, bro. I'm sorry. Like that season Cameron had was just insane. He was a 7th round pick. And he did that.
Well, it could be the same thing for this past year, both on the offensive and defensive rookie of the years, because the Jets got it with Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner. There were serious conversations for Kenneth Walker and Tariq Woolen to be right there in that conversation.
Late rounds.
Both.
Kenneth Walker. And Breece Hall before he got hurt.
And Breece Hall has such potential before he got hurt. If Breece Hall stayed healthy, you would either way the Jets were coming home with the offensive rookie of the year title if Breece Hall was healthy.
Yeah, because Garrett Wilson was eating and Breece Hall was going crazy.
Yep.
That rookie class the Jets put up last year was insane, bro.
And then you come back, get Jermaine Johnson right there at 26 in the first, you trade back. I mean, you just traded Elijah Moore and your 3rd to pick up the 2nd. You have 42 and 43 can back-to-back this 2nd round. They can get whoever they want. Or if they wanted to trade back up in the 1st, you've got ammo to do it.
They spanked that whole draft. They really don't.
Yeah.
Hey, can we have their GM, bro? Can we have that, bro?
Can we have him? Can I
We
have
spanked the
Robert
whole
Swan?
draft, bro. Like,
Bro, Joe Douglas
draft
does
was
his
lit,
thing.
bro. This is the first 5 picks all were impactful. Like,
Yep.
you go to the previous draft, as bad as Zach Wilson was, like Elijah Vera Tucker was the opposite. Is just as good as he should
This
have
is
been.
good.
Insane, bro.
Bro,
Like,
Joe Douglas knows how to draft. I don't know what to tell y'all.
except for Zach Wilson. That's kind of only blunder.
Yeah, outside of Zach Wilson, the MILF hunter now is being.
I like Zach come off school. I'm sorry.
Zach's had potential. I think just for him, something isn't clicking.
It's not medium, man. I mean, it's spanking him, bro.
Yeah,
Humbling him.
it's
Yeah.
humble. But speaking of draft prospects, over the past 2-3 days, the Commanders had their local pro day on Tuesday the 11th. They've also had virtual visits, and they've had some top 30 visits as well as kind of everyone has these past few weeks as we're leading up into the draft. As of recording, we are 2 weeks away from the NFL draft, April 27th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. West or East Coast, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. And these are the names that were at the local pro day and the visit. So you got Florida's linebacker Ventrell Miller, Illinois cornerback Devon Witherspoon. That's obviously one of the top targets. Arizona State University linebacker Kyle Soule. I haven't heard the name, but he's a little intriguing. Wake Forest D tackle Kobe Turner, so he's kind of doing due diligence.
Yeah.
Buffalo linebacker James Patterson, brother to current Commanders running back Jared Patterson.
Yep.
You have Ole Miss running back Zach Evans, again, kind of a
Personally,
pick.
he's interesting.
Yep, Kentucky cornerback Carrington Valentine. That's just a great name right there. That's a great name.
I heard some good things about Valentine, dude.
Yep. Michigan tight end Joel Honingford. I still can't pronounce the name. Utah State receiver Brian Cobbs. Illinois defensive back Jartavius Martin. Alabama tackle Tyler Steen. Syracuse corner Garrett Williams. Michigan corner DJ Turner, the fastest guy at the combine. And Louisville corner Kytrell Clark. So they're doing due diligence at all positions.
Facts.
That's what they gotta do.
I like that list of names, especially like Garrett Williams, Jared Patterson, little brother. I think that's interesting.
Yep.
Of course, Devon Witherspoon. Zach Evans is probably my favorite one on that list too.
Yeah, Evans is that's a good name. Kobe Turner, the D tackle out of Wake Forest. I've heard really good things about him. He could go anywhere early as probably an early third to about a late fifth is his projected range. But I mean, for us, again, it's a due diligence pick. You had Deron Payne. You gave him the second highest paid contract now of all time, if not named Aaron Donald, because Jeffrey Simmons just got paid. You've got Jonathan Allen, obviously.
He got paid.
He got paid. Obviously, John Allen doing his thing. You've got Matthews, you picked up in the second round last year, coming off of his injury. You've got Obata and you've got Ridgeway kind of stacking the depth. I don't hate it. You got to do due diligence at all parts. That's why you kind of look at Hendon Hooker, you look at Malik Cunningham, you look at Max Duggan at quarterbacks, and you look at a few receivers. You have to do due diligence. But I think that's another good kind of list of names. The only guy I didn't see on the list and wasn't, I think, at the pro day, which shocked people, was Maryland corner Deontay Banks.
Yeah,
that's fine. But as they say, when we don't got people they're quote unquote targeting, they draft them. They weren't targeting Jahan last, they drafted him. So I don't think it was targeting Gibson in 2020 when they drafted him either. So they don't really try to show their hand around this time of the year. So we don't know what they want to do. They might draft Emmanuel Fulton at 16. We don't know what the heck they want to do.
We don't know. Well, Gibson was a receiver in college. We drafted him as a running back, so he's kind of a back and forth kind of guy. He's a tweener. But hey, he's produced for us though. Outside of the few fumbles, he's done some good things. I mean, I'm not trying to
which is great. I'm glad he ain't fumbling no more.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But that is going to kind of bring us into what I kind of call the dessert of our BIB recordings, the round 3, if you will, is we obviously love us some mock drafts. Tony's seen them, Rio's seen them. We do them damn near every recording. So last night when we had recorded, we had done 4 mock drafts. Each one of us had done one, and then we did a joint one. I'd say we could do something similar. We each make our own mock draft. I'm gonna have it here on my laptop. I've got PFF loaded because I'm a pro costume, so I went with a 7-day free trial. And we kind of explained why we take them. So like Tony would go first, being our guest and family. Andrew would go second. I would go last, obviously being the local man. If you guys are down for that.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. Obviously, like I said, pull up.
Ballers, hold up. We got a few sponsors we need to personally thank for here at Ballin and Burgundy. First, our guy Washington on the daily, both on Instagram and YouTube. Huge sponsor. We want to give our massive thanks out to them. You can follow Washington on the daily, both on Instagram and on Twitter, WSH on the daily. Our guy Tony, who's ProtechSportsNetwork. Huge thanks to him. I met up with him at the Commanders Vikings game. Huge thanks to him. Our guy Sanchez at On the Warpath podcast over on YouTube and on Instagram. And then finally, our guy Rio Robinson, Mr. Rambling with Rio himself, our new sponsor, and a huge thanks to him. Met up with him at the Vikings Commanders game as well. Said thank you to him. Again, huge thanks. So again, all of their Instagrams and YouTube's are going to be down in the description. You guys go follow all of them. And again, one big thank you to Rio, Tony, Sanchez, watching on the daily for being sponsors of not only today's video, but Ballin and Burgundy as a podcast. Get back to work.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program.
If I can share my screen, pull up PFF here. We got 7 rounds loaded. We're at 16. I've got the public board kind of at the lower end. I got less randomness, but I've got position value and draft for needs kind of high. It's what everyone's going to start doing.
Okay, but
All right, Tony, you want to lead us off?
let's do it. Let's get it.
I'm gonna load this. I'm gonna turn this on fast. I don't like turbo just because I kind of want to see who falls off the board just before I take them.
Yeah, fact. Turbo a little too fast.
It just goes too fast. So I'm gonna start the draft, and we kind of let's see things fall. So Young and Stroud, Anderson, these top 3 you can almost lock in right now. Those are gonna be your top 3 picks regardless. Levis at 7, Richardson at 4. I can see those happening very well.
Jalen Carter at 5.
Yeah, Jalen Carter fell.
He was at 5.
Is it 5? That's about what I think they're going to take. Anywhere from 5 to 9. So here you are at 16.
Go 10. I've been mad.
Yeah.
Anywhere but 10. Anywhere but 10. We good.
Yep.
So 16.
So you've got 4 trade buddies that could, if you want to trade back.
Let's see what they're hitting on real quick.
So Detroit at 18, Arizona at 34, Indy at 35, and Green Bay at 40.
I trade with Detroit. I ain't trying to go that far lower.
All right.
So yeah, this asks for just ask for 81 and 152. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
There we go.
Right,
So you pick up an extra, I think, 4th and 6th to trade back.
That's a third. That's a third and a 5th.
The 3rd. All right.
Yeah,
They went tackle. Steelers, obviously, they went Joey Porter Jr. There's that family connection, father, son, and that Steelers organization.
I would love to take Kincaid right here. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to take Kincaid right here.
You want to take Dalton Kincaid right here at 18?
I want to, but Brian Branch is sitting right here.
I mean, you got other. I mean, people want to keep trading back if you want to trade back again.
Let's see the Seahawks talk.
So you got Seahawks, Chargers, Giants, Bengals, Eagles.
I don't want to trade the Chargers because I think they're gonna take Kincaid. So we'll trade the Seahawks.
All right. So gonna move another 20 back.
That's too much. Do like 123 and 154.
Yeah, that's 100%. Probably throwing 190. Well,
Yes,
what can we get?
No,
next?
yeah, pro 198. Oh, round 4 next year. That's cool.
Let's start building up our ranks.
That's fine.
All right. And they took it.
All right, they take Kincaid. I'm pissed.
Bucks.
Oh, mother! Give me Brian Branch, bro. That's cool. That's cool. Give me
Brian Branch, the safety.
Yep, Brian Branch.
Okay, that is an interesting choice, but this is your mock draft. I can't hate on it. Here we are at 47.
Oh, why is Tanner McKee the best player on the board? Trash. Can you scroll down to the best player available for me?
Best.
Yeah, can you scroll? Yeah. Steve Avala sounds interesting. Luce Musgrave sounds. This is spicy. Y'all might hate me for this. Give me Jimmy Gibbs. Give me Jimmy Gibbs.
Okay, the running back out of
time to get Gibbs replacement. It's time.
Okay.
It's time.
We're drafting truly for the future. Here we are at 81.
You need Tre'Davious Hodges Tomlinson.
The first corner. Welcome to the Commanders. And here we are at 97. Our compensatory pick.
That's a guard yet now.
No, you've not taken any O-line.
Give me Chandler Zavala out of North Carolina State.
Out of NC State.
Give me the interior guard.
PFF taking them hot minutes to draft.
They want to draft them. It's taking 5 years to do this. It's retarded.
Chandler's saying no. He don't want to come to Washington. He
That's
want
cool,
to.
bro. I would draft someone else.
There we go. Good Lord. That took a hot minute. All right, here we are at 118.
18.
You're still not taking any linebackers either, just to point that out.
I understand. Let me check the linebacker position.
Pace, Toa.
Yeah, give me Ivan Pace.
Ivan Pace. All of us agree Ivan Pace is probably the best prospect if you're looking in that round 4.
I'll take Isaiah McGuire here at 123. I was looking at him like last 3 picks.
You want to go to the edge rusher?
Yeah.
All right.
Another one of those over Chase. Might as well take somebody now.
That's fair. Hey, that is fair. All right, so we've got 3 picks in the next 6.
Yeah, dang. I'm gonna go crazy. Give me Corey Trice. No. Actually, give me Juice Truggs out of Penn State.
Let's grab the center of the future.
I'll take Nick Saliveri out of all the demand here.
My OU boy.
I probably should took a tight end a little soon. Let me check the tight end position real quick. I took running back, so I'm not touch running back right now.
Wiley. You got
Let
Dermot.
me see Dale Allen's like statistics. Like his heights and stuff like that. It's like his let me see what's up with Dennis Allen.
All right, Dennis Allen, 6'6", 245 senior. He did a little something.
Okay, he's solid.
5 touchdowns.
Give me Dennis Allen at was it 154? Yeah, give me him 154. Right. That's fine.
All right, now we just wait a minute to go to pick 93. All right, guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. You want to keep seeing these mock drafts from all of us, from Justin, from the boys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
I took corner.
You did take 1 corner.
That's double one corner. Give me Corey Trice.
Corey Trice?
Trice, yeah.
I'm not seeing him in a few of these recent mock drafts.
I've had 193. Ugh, all this looks disgusting. What is this?
You've also only taken 1 linebacker too.
Let me take the linebackers, and I guess I don't want to draft multiple of the same position in one draft. To be honest with you, if I don't have to, I could. I like Aubrey Miller a lot, actually.
Aubrey Miller out of Jackson State University.
I like him a lot. It might be a little late, but it might be a little early, but I'll take him. That's fine.
All right. JSU. Dion would be happy with you. And the last pick, number 233.
Best player available is Anthony Johnson Jr. Why is he sitting right here this late?
That is true. I've heard a lot of new things about Marte Mapu from our boy Adam over at the Burgundy and Gold Report. He's saying Mapu's got some potential. I'll
take him. That's fine. I'll take a fly on him.
I'll show you real quick. 6'3", who had.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'll take him. Yeah, give me Marte Mapu.
I got you. He only let up 1 touchdown.
That's all right. I'll take that.
All righty. So this is going to be a real interesting draft. Tony Left's coming with some controversy, but to quote the great Eric Bischoff, controversy creates cash. I think all of us love us to be in the green. So we traded back. We got an additional 3rd, 5th, 4th, and 5th, and we got a 4th for next year. You go Brian Branch and Jameer Gibbs. So you're going Bama all the way. We love us Bama boys, apparently.
I can't roll with Bama, man. Bama's
nothing wrong with Bama. They are the top of the SEC for the most part. You go Hodges Tomlinson, your first corner. You go guard, linebacker, edge, center, and tackle, respectively. I have not seen a bad grade on here, and you get a solid A, my friend.
It's a good draft.
I think if it went like that, that'd be perfect. Because Brian Branch is so versatile. He could play safety and corner. Yeah. I know a lot of people are high on Derek Forrest. I just think when Cameron Curl does not play, he doesn't play well.
Fair
and
enough.
I kind of rather put him at Buffalo nickel or put Cameron Curl Buffalo nickel and have Brian Branch be one that center fielder that we want Derek Force to be consistently.
Yeah.
But I think that'd be a good fit. And like I said, and you might have to eventually pay Derek Force if he keeps playing how he's playing with Cameron. Then you might want to have a cheaper replacement already on the roster. So
Fair enough.
while you waiting, Brian Branch can do 100 things. And
Yep.
can have fun. Jameer Gibbs, he might even turn to be the starter.
I mean, him and Brian Robinson, the old Bama boys with the old 1-2 punch. Nick Saban would be smiling at you with his
Aldis Thomas is going to be the automatic slot corner immediately.
Yep.
Things Zavala can maybe start at left guard for you. Ivan Pace Jr. will at least be at the first linebacker off the bench, like at least.
Yep.
Isaiah McGuire is going to replace either one Chase or Montez. Juice Shrugs would definitely replace a guy like
Chase Roulier.
And it's a very like a depth piece. Might not make the roster, but take a shot at him in the 6th round, 5th round, really cares.
Yeah.
I mean, Aubrey Miller Jr. can make that roster though. And Corey Trice should be a guy that should come off the bench at least.
Yeah.
Get solid.
Hey, I mean, nothing wrong to having depth and having practice squad guys on standby either. Andrew, what you think? I agree. This is a solid A.
Yeah, I'm giving that an A as well. I haven't seen many people be taking Brian Branch as our first pick, but since we're trading back to 20 and he was one of the best options there, I'd either go him, Deontay Banks, or there's someone else I saw, but I don't think he's a bad pick there. Jameer Gibbs, maybe a little bit early for running back than I would take him, but he's just got so much talent.
Yeah.
It's hard to say no for him. So a lot of talent. Yeah.
I lived to BPA, bro. I didn't think about needs. I didn't think about time. I said best player available, take him.
Fair enough.
Absolutely. Great draft.
Fair enough. All right, Andrew, my friend, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so I make sure to download that. Start a new one. Settings are all the same. We're still at 16, round 7. Let's enter the NFL Draft Simulator here on PFF.com. Please sponsor us. We love it. Kind of the same names off the board. Here we are at 16. Andrew, what are you thinking?
Scroll down for just a little bit. Yeah, check out the trade. We only got one trade here, which is
Detroit. Detroit at 18.
18. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna rock with that. See what we can get. 16, 18. Throw in like next year, like round 4 or 5. See what that'll do. Yeah, why not? Let's just shoot it.
Nice.
Let's try it.
Shot. They said no.
You can take out the 4 or 5. Yeah, let's chill. Nice.
All right, we got a 5th for next year. Move back to. They went Darnell Wright and they went Deontay Banks.
We do have 2 more trades here.
Yep.
I'm
Philly
looking
at
at Kincaid.
I want to go down to 30.
That's 30's a little bit far, but I do like some guys there.
Yeah.
This is spicy.
Yeah.
Bijan
Nah. They go beat
either taken.
Yo, my boy Kincaid. I should have took him.
I think I'm gonna take Kincaid here.
All right. Dalton Kincaid. Honestly, the consensus best tight end in this draft. Michael Mayer has slid a little bit. So we will see. But here you are at 47.
47. I like Henley here. That's tempting. Scroll down for a second.
Got you.
Also, Whiteford's tempting. Oh man. Let's go linebacker here. Why not?
All right. Deion Henley, your boy.
Yeah.
Linebacker right there at 47. People are going to love you for that in the comments section.
All for the fans.
It's all for the fans. We love our Burgundy ballers. Here we are at 81.
Give me THT.
THT.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at anything else. I want him.
That's fair. And
okay. Took a page on my book with the slot corner. That's all right.
I think all of us taking THT in the 3rd just because he's a great guy.
I need some O-line here. I don't think I've taken any yet.
No, you have not.
Chandler Zavala, Juice Morris, Arstein. We're at 97 overall.
Yep. I mean, you're still within range for most of these guys here.
I am, absolutely.
What are you thinking?
Ooh, I'm kind of tempted here to drop. It's not really dropping. Going down for Steen. I'm gonna take him.
For Tyler Steen, the tackle?
Yep.
All right. Just a tad bit of a reach, but it's not too bad.
Yep.
Sitting at 118 at 321 right there.
We've already gone cornerback, tight
Yep.
end,
Linebacker.
linebacker. O-line. I kind of want to go O-line here. Oh, Zavala's still here. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
him.
All right.
Yeah.
Zavala at 118. I am all here for it.
Yes, sir.
I like it. I like it. And here we are at 150.
Checkers here at running back.
Keontae Mitchell, Eric
He
Gray.
explosive. I like Mitchell a lot, actually.
I do like Mitchell. Who we got at
5'8". That's a small running back, but he put up some good numbers here. 14 touchdowns.
yeah, that's good. Check O-line for me as well.
Absolutely.
I'm liking Mitchell though. Oh, we got Nick here. That's tempting.
We got
Alright,
Nick
I already
here.
got
We got Scruggs here.
Scruggs. Yeah, I gotta go Scruggs here.
Scruggs, you've got a tackle, guard, and center. You've got your own line packed, and here we got 159.
Did anyone take running back?
Israel went off the board. That's it.
All right, let's take that guy.
Keontae Mitchell
Yes, please.
out of EC.
Hey,
I like it. I like it. And we
Number
here at 193 and 321.
I did not do many trades this draft, but it's worked out, I
That's
think.
fine. Hey, it's up to you. If you want to trade back, you trade back.
I only have one cornerback and one linebacker. Is that
Backer, yes,
correct?
sir.
Our next pick is
215.
215. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And Mapu, I don't think he's gonna be there.
He might be there.
I'm gonna go with Trice here,
Corey Trice.
and then I'm gonna hope that we get Mapu at 215, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Your luck will work.
Oh, all right, I'll take him.
All right, Marty Mapu right there. And we got one more pick at number 233.
Do we have D winners?
D Winters is still on the board.
I like him.
I'll show you guys just real quick why we like him. Oh, 5'11". He didn't have a great season.
No, he didn't.
Interesting.
And not great stats. But I mean, late 7th round, so you can't expect great stats here.
Well, early, I mean, right out of the Senior Bowl and the Combine, he was projected like a day 2 kind of guy.
Yeah.
facts.
Something happened.
Let's go D winners. I'll take him here.
We're gonna take a chance.
Yeah,
We're
give him a
taking-
shot here.
We're sending D to the DMV, and that'll end Andrew's mock draft. And let's see the grades. PFF. You're gonna love or hate you. So they gave you a C+ for Kincaid.
It's okay.
That's not fair. They did wrong for that.
They are wrong for that. A for Henley, B for Hodges, Tomlinson, C for Palestine, but
No reach.
not as much as bad as a reach. But then look at these A, B, A+. You got an A, my friend.
Nice. It's
That's
good
a
draft.
solid draft.
That's all right. The Tyler's team pick, a little iffy, but like, I love the rest.
Yeah.
That's all.
That
It's
is,
It's great for sure.
I mean,
I love Kincaid at 18. Good stuff.
I mean, honestly, your fourth and like your lower half grade just gave you just an A+ just right here.
Yeah. I was getting kind of lucky. People were falling to me, and I was getting some top guys, but yeah.
I mean, you filled up every position. You got a good safety on your backfield. You got a good halfback, number 1 tight end. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep, I'm happy with that.
I do think Mayer will be better than Kincaid when everything's said and done, though. But
Probably.
I do understand why people would love Kincaid. I love Kincaid. If it's Mayer or Kincaid, I'll be happy. I don't care who it is.
Kincaid is a big, strong boy who can run and catch very well. Meyer is more of your George Kittle who can block and can catch.
Yeah, but I think Mayer. I think Mayer's an extremely underrated route runner too, though.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But I'm gonna hit mock draft for me.
Yes, sir.
Last episode, I was biased because I'm a Florida boy. I'm an ODU guy. I go to school at ODU. Kind of had to go.
Preferences.
I had some bias in my picks.
I ain't mad at you.
All right, here we are at 16. Who am I gonna? I'm gonna go back to Jacksonville at 24 and pick up 56, 121, and 202. I'm gonna see if I can grab 88, but throw in 127.
Yep.
I'm gonna just grab all their
There you
mids.
go. There you go. Wow. 5.
Pick up all those draft picks.
Who they pick? Who they pick over there?
They picked Luka
Lucas
Van Ness,
Van
the
Ness.
edge.
They gave all that for Lucas Van Ness. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, Kincaid and Mayer right here.
Yep.
Wow.
They are right there, but I'm not going to go tight end right there. I'm going to beef up the offensive line to solidify my number 1 tackle and go Anton Harrison, the tackle out of Oklahoma.
Kincaid went to the Chiefs. Fire. That's fire.
Dalton Kincaid, Travis Kelce.
Where'd Mayer go?
He went to the Colts.
To the new quarterback? That's all right.
Hey, Hendon Hooker just went to Green Bay.
Yeah.
That's spicy.
That is spicy. So I'm not going to trade back to 65. I'm not going to give up too much of that. I'm going to take a shot with Tariq Stevenson at Miami. He's been climbing up some boards. 6 foot. He had a decent season.
Yeah.
Out of Miami. Why not? I pick a number 88 for my troubles. I kind of hit it with a 1-2. I'll go back and forth between offense and defense. So 88 here. I'm going to go back to offensive line. I already took a tackle. Going to take the guard. It's our favorite guard, apparently. It's our favorite guard. I'm going to go linebacker here. I pace like a good man should. And if he falls, I'm going to take him. THT didn't fall. THT went to San Francisco. They got 3 corners, THT, Jalen Jones, and Jartavius Martin.
That's wild.
They're doing anything. They're annoying, bro. They're just so annoying.
They taking everything. I'm going to go back to O-line just to finish up the center position, grab Scruggs. I think that's a solid O-line.
I agree with that.
I'm going to go with Tajay went. Tajay already went. For those of you who have stuck with us for the past few weeks, we have been in love with Tajay Spears out of Tulane ever since Adam brought him up. I've done a little bit of scouting. Tajay Spears is a name to watch out for, but he went apparently early.
I don't think he went early.
Where is he? Did he just not come on the board? Oh, he just went at 84 to Miami. So him
4 picks ago.
That's fair. I can't hate on that.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, Deuce Vaughn out of Kansas State is a name that is he's a 5'5" halfback.
Wow.
But look at this: 5,100 yards, 9 touchdowns.
It's ridiculous.
1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns, or 18 touchdowns.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. And look at this. First in gap attempts, 41st in missed tackles forced. He only had 1 drop.
It's like the new JD McKissic.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, man. Go for it. You want to go for it?
I'm going to take a little shot in the dark and go Deuce Vaughn.
It's a great pick. I like him.
And I'm going to stay on offense. I'm not going to trade back. I'm going to go tight end. I will not take Zach Kuntz here. I won't do it. I'm
Nah, you
tempted to
don't
do
take
it.
your-
I'm tempted, but that's a little bit of a reach. I will go receiver though. I'm gonna go. I like my receivers to be a little bit taller, but this guy's been fairly consistent at Fresno State the past few years. 3 contested catches. Good. I take it back. 6 drops concerns me. So I'm actually going to go back to cornerback to solidify the. No. Go back to linebacker. Or not. I don't like the names. Man, I can't get nothing in this world. I'm actually going to go safety. I'm going to go Ronnie Hickman out of the Ohio State. And now I'll go tight end. Kuntz went above? He went to Buffalo. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to do a little bit of a reach and go Dennis Allen. Go tight end there. And just wait on us. And there goes Ventrell Miller, son of a gun. Well, let me go to linebacker. Troy Brown out of Mississippi. What are you, 6'1"?
220.
Not, he's good at the run, not great at the pass. Only let up 1 touchdown. That's a bad, yeah, he's not great in the run. Or he's not great in the pass, excuse me. 6'1". You know what? It is the 6th round. I'm gonna take a chance on the Syracuse linebacker, Mikel Jones. Here at 202, I'm gonna go receiver. Jake Bobo, 6'4" receiver, 7 touchdowns out of UCLA. Bringing a new guy. And here we are back. Is he still on the board? He is not. That is fine by me. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna take Mapu. I'm gonna take the safety. So we actually got 2 safeties and 2. Oh, I didn't take another corner. Whoops. Do I like the corners on the board? I don't. Do I like the quarterbacks on the board? I don't. So I'm gonna finish it off with special teams. Get Joey Sly out of there. Bring me Jake Moody
Money.
out of Michigan.
Money.
And
Give me money.
those will slide down the board.
Moody's really him for real.
All righty. So let's see the grades. So B- for Harrison, B for Stevenson, A for the guard, C, C, C respectively.
Ouch.
B,
I like all
B,
3 of those players.
C, D, A plus, C. So I got a B plus for my troubles.
It did you dirty on those 3 C's because all 3 of those guys are so good.
Yeah. I mean, Pace is a bit of a reach. I can see that, but Scruggs getting him at 118 and Deuce Font's right there at his perfect level.
Yeah.
I
I don't understand why those are C's.
don't either, but
It's a good draft.
I mean,
It might have been an average draft position too. I have a mock draft, so it might hurt you.
Yep.
But Deuce Vaughn usually gets taken like in the 160s, 170s.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
Scruggs usually gets taken like in the 150s.
I can see that happening too. But
Yeah.
for the trade back, we picked up.
It's usually not it's not usually the value of the player, like when the big boards usually like hurt you with the average draft position when it's coming up.
Yeah, that is true. But for the trade back, we picked up the guard of the future. We picked up a halfback. We picked up a safety. We picked up a wide receiver for our troubles. B plus is actually. I'll take that. I'll take a B plus. I'll take that.
Solid.
It's a good draft.
That is a solid draft. Do you guys want to do one more, or do you want to wrap things up?
I'm tired.
Hey, fair enough. I don't blame you. So, guys, you've seen the 3 mock drafts. You will see them on Instagram fairly soon. Hit those comments. Give us your grades. Tell us who did the best. I want to see y'all say, Tony was number 1. Andrew knows what he's talking about, and John's a dumb piece of shit. Or say I'm great, and Tony is just. Go ahead and do y'all think in the comments. We'll wrap things up. We can't thank Tony enough for coming on, staying late with us right at last minute.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm just about to go to sleep though. But appreciate y'all for having me on.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe to Ballin Burgundy Podcast, BIB, man. Burgundy Ballers.
Be balling these streets. Andrew, anything else for you?
I think we should wrap this up with the RG3 quote. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I think that's not a bad idea. Here we go.
Yeah,
And
Please do.
absolutely.
regarding the Dan Snyder situation, I think this will help lift a dark cloud from the organization, allow the players, the coaches, and everyone involved to truly put focus on only trying to win football games.
Amen
I think
to
it's
that.
about to happen, and I'm excited.
Absolutely. I think we can all say amen to that right there.
Bye, Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
Get
Guys,
out
like-
of here.
Out of here. So, guys, once again, don't forget to like and subscribe on the video. Head over to the Protech Sports Network. Give that a follow, like, and subscribe. Also over on Instagram, go follow Tony over there. Everything is down in the description. Everything's here on the frame box. Don't forget to stay balling. We'll see y'all out there.